Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. In this video, I'm going to show you how to easily recycle a pallet and make a Instagram style picture frame with 12 spots that are easy to put all your favorite photos once you print them out. It's all pretty standard cuts, straight cuts. I did use a table saw on this, but you can use a hand saw if you want, and you can even finish it with a little whitewash if you want. So, I'm Steve, this is Wilmer Woodworks, and let's get to it.
And I was lucky enough to get these pallets from my work. They no longer needed them. Pretty much, I mean, it's good wood. You just have to be careful on which woods you pick, and be patient and careful when you do tear down the skids. Make sure you wear gloves. Pretty much all you need is a hammer and a pry bar. I learned the hard way too that you shouldn't do this on the floor. The second skid that I broke down, I actually broke down on the back of the tailgate of the truck. And just be mindful too of where all those nails end up.
Alright, so I tore down one pallet. I've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 boards, and it took me about 20 minutes. And my back is sore. And it's hot. Alright, let's see what we can make.
So these are old boards that you're left with from one skid. You can see some of them are in pretty rough shape, but that's okay because it'll add a little character to our project. I started by breaking these boards down to 3.5-inch wide boards. You can see, like I said, there are some boards that aren't gonna make it, but a lot of them are pretty decent boards. And now I'm cutting these down with a little stop gauge, so I can make a lot of repetitive cuts to 3.5 and 7.5 inches. And there were so many of these cuts.
1 hour later.
Yeah, felt like I was cutting all day. But it went very quick with this jig. Now, one thing I would have done differently is I should have rough sanded the boards while they were together instead of when they were all individual, so I won't be making that mistake again. And I didn't want to really clean them up too much, I just wanted to knock a little bit of the dirt off. And here I'm just putting it together in, the basic pattern that I'm looking for. I wanted to accommodate at least 1,000 photos. Pretty much like putting together a puzzle. And this is the design that will allow for all those photos to be displayed nicely. The main way I secured all of these boards together were just simple pocket screws. So I just laid everything out and went around and individually drilled and secured each piece. The first piece I glued together, but that got old very quickly because the glue made everything slide, and since all of these pallets are different thicknesses, it kind of gives a little bit of depth as well. So I pretty much just had a free hand on this when I drilled these together. But overall, you can see the project started coming together very quickly. See, it's slowly taking a larger shape. I do have to make sure that I keep the pattern correct. think I messed it up on one of these and I had to recut another 7.5 inch piece because I drilled the pocket hole on the wrong side. But once all that was assembled, it was time for a frame. So I took the larger pieces from the pallet and just ripped those down. I believe it was 1 3/4 inch for the frame. And once all those pieces were cut, I just set up a simple 45-degree angle and then cut all those 45s. And now, just to assemble the frame and keep the entire piece together, I glued the corners and just attached it all with some brad nails. I used to use pneumatic nail guns, but I mean these Craftsman 20 volts, they're perfect. You don't have to drag out the air compressor, worry about hoses. And I'm never in that much of a hurry that I need to have the pneumatic these days. And then after I attached all the corners of the frame, I just simply went around and tacked through the frame into the boards to, strengthen everything up. And this is pretty much it. I just used a little bit of painter's tape to hold the pictures. I went to Walmart, like their 1 hour photo. I think these photos are 14 cents each. I was gonna order them on Amazon, but it would have taken a few days and would have cost more. So these are just some of the projects that I've worked on this year. So I hope you guys like the project. Like I said, I'm going to be doing some more pallet projects just because it's free wood. It's something fun, you can get it done in a day and it's not terribly complicated. Well, I appreciate you guys watching. If you have any questions about the build, please be sure to leave them in the comments below. Until next time, I'm Steve. This is Wilmer Woodworks. Take care.